We know her from her best-selling book, What to Expect When You're Expecting, but Heidi Murkoff is here today to talk about her latest book, What to Expect Before You're Expecting, and it is always good to have you with us in the studio.
It's great to be back.
Good to have you. Now, your books have always had great information for moms and dads.
And they still do.
Are already pregnant, and they still do, but now you're helping them out beforehand,
yes,
when they're getting ready. Tell us about that.
Exactly. This is the prequel to What to Expect When You're Expecting, and it's the first step in what to expect. And it's a step that really every couple who's thinking about having a baby might want to think about before they actually get busy making that baby. And that's because there are a lot of perks to planning and preparing for pregnancy. You know, it can fast track your fertility, actually help you get pregnant faster. So, in fact, it could save you time in the long run.
Which is a good thing.
Always a good thing. And also it can help you have a healthier pregnancy and a healthier baby. That's what the research is showing. And that's why doctors, the CDC, March Times, everybody's pushing this preconception planning.
Now, for starters, you're saying that women should add 3 months to their pregnancy, and you don't mean
No,
carrying.
not being pregnant.
Right, not being pregnant.
I don't think I could convince anyone to do that.
No. 9 months is just about
plenty
long enough.
Thank you very much.
But you're talking about 3 months of planning.
Of getting ready to become pregnant.
And what do you mean?
So getting your body and your partner's body into tip-top baby-making shape before sperm meets egg. So, you know, conception sneaks up on a lot of couples, and that's, you know, that's going to happen. But if you are thinking ahead and you're thinking, oh, let's have a baby this year, well, then get busy planning.
What kind of things, quickly, should you?
There are so many factors that factor into your fertility, like your weight. Being overweight or underweight can really undermine your fertility.
So let's talk about that more. What should you do if you're planning? Should you check with your doctor? What do you need to know?
You should check in with your doctor, both of you, not just wannabe moms, wannabe dads also should get a preconception checkup. And the doctor will say, okay, you need to lose a certain amount of weight before you conceive. You should be as close as possible to your ideal BMI and your ideal weight before you start your baby-making engines. Too many fat cells means you are producing too much estrogen. And, you know, that sounds great for a woman trying to make a baby. Ooh, it's a reproductive hormone, you know.
Right.
How can I go wrong? Well, in fact, too much of any hormone can lower your fertility. So you want to take a look at your bottom lines, get those where they need to be, but also your lifestyle. If you smoke, you know, a lot of women say, oh, and men too, you know, once we're pregnant, then I'll quit. Well, the only problem is with that theory is that smoking can lower fertility for both partners.
So it's going to cause a problem.
It takes you longer to get pregnant if you are smoking, either one of you. And caffeine also,
not good.
Alcohol.
Are there foods that can actually help you get pregnant?
Well, you know, there is some evidence. So, of course, you can get pregnant no matter what you eat, no matter what you don't eat. But there's some very preliminary, kind of compelling evidence that your fertility may be what you eat. And certain foods, not surprisingly the really healthy ones, are supposed to be good for fertility. So we're talking, for women, yams are a great one. Nuts and seeds for both of you. Pumpkin seeds are really great for sperm, go figure.
Go figure.
Go figure. Fruits and vegetables, you know, when mom used to tell your partner to eat his vegetables, she probably didn't have this benefit in mind. But, in fact, brightly colored fruits and vegetables make his sperm more energetic.
Start feeding your husband.
Pomegranate juice is great for men.
Okay. Now, for couples who are trying to conceive their second or third baby, should they expect the same challenges, the same ease as the first one, or?
Every pregnancy is different. So, in fact, you may get pregnant faster, or you may take your time the second time around. You know, there's some factors that you can't avoid, you know, second time around. You are older. No matter when you had your first one, you're older now. Now, maybe you're old enough that your fertility is impacted by your age, or maybe not. Also, some people are still carrying around some extra weight from that first or second pregnancy. And of course, as we said, that could weigh on your fertility. It's true that secondary infertility is more common than primary. About 60% of infertility cases are secondary.
So how long should you wait before consulting a doctor?
Well, important to keep this in mind. You know, conception doesn't happen overnight. You know, even if it was a really hot and steamy night, you know, it can, of course, you can get pregnant your first time out. But it does take the average couple between 6 and 12 months to make that baby. And that's a fully fertile couple. So if at first you don't succeed, try again. On the other hand, if you've been trying for a year and you're under 35, time to pick up the phone and call your doctor. If you're 40 and above, you probably want to check in right from the start.
Heidi, always great information. Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it.
All right, and for more preconception tips, you can pick up Heidi's new book, What to Expect Before You're Expecting, or you can go to whattoexpect.com. See you soon.